Hawaii, Elon Musk has begged to be able to drop rockets on top of your house, and for some reason the government has decided to let him do that. This is the FAA, which you would think would have bigger fish to fry with the way that planes are falling all over the place, but instead they've decided we need more debris raining down, and Hawaii is very much going to be in the path of destruction. So Elon Musk typically launched things out of Texas. He's apparently outgrown Texas or something. So he needs to, to damage other states. And so a number of Hawaiian Islands are in this new zone that debris is now federally allowed to rain down on it. Let's bring up this map so you can see how big it is. Now you can see those like brownish debris areas, and some of it is sort of extending to the east of Texas. A lot of it is now over the Pacific Ocean. I just want to be clear, that is a map of most of the world. And a very significant portion of it is now allowed to have debris rain down on it, including the places where a lot of people live. And so let's give you some more details about it, because it's not just territory. Again, it's people's homes, and it's also one of those islands has a deep spiritual significance. And so for a lot of reasons, this is really messed up to Hawaii. So the FAA quietly, and I understand why they would do it quietly, granted SpaceX permission to detonate rockets above the waters surrounding Mokumanamana, a remote and uninhabited island located 400 miles from Honolulu that holds deep religious significance to native Hawaiians. Despite that significance, the FAA gave Musk and SpaceX permission to expand its so-called splashdown area. That's a wide area of water where it's allowed to litter exploded rocket parts. They made it 75 times larger than it was. Here is a visualization of the expansion. They previously had this tiny little thing, and now it's basically the ocean. It's basically the whole ocean that he can do that on right now. They can do it around Hawaii's 8 main islands, which are populated obviously with a lot of American citizens. They may end up having their homes hit by this debris. Now, it's a roll of the dice. The islands make up a small percentage of the whole territory, but it is just a roll of the dice. It could happen at any moment. And did the people of Hawaii get to vote on this? Did they get to decide that they were okay with this? To be clear, is SpaceX paying like a yearly stipend? Like, hey, I know that we're endangering you and your family, your home, your business and all that, but we're gonna pay you obviously. No, they're not wealthy business people. Why would they have any consideration in this? And so JR, it's just like, even in a time when we were hoping that the rift between Trump and Elon Musk would stop a little bit of this weird grants being given by the government to him, but it's not. They're getting DOJ contracts for hundreds of millions of dollars. They're getting whatever deregulation they want. It's ridiculous the lengths they'll go to make their donor happy.
I've always trying to figure out why Elon Musk has been getting mad over potentially some of those incentives that he would have had with EV things and all that, because he continues to get anything else that he wants. I keep looking up and going, when is this rift going to result in him not getting everything that he wants? But now that we've expanded this debris area, which I guess we have control over the ocean, to drop trash in it, because that's the purpose of having control over the ocean, is to then allow this guy to do it over and over and over again. And by the way, this is very comparable to times that we'll see who's living in these areas that they don't give a damn about. As you talked about, areas that are historic to certain folks or have more of a meaning than the people who don't give a damn about anything.
Yeah.
Just like when power lines are built near poorer neighborhoods or chemical plants are nearby, and never the rich people that are near this stuff. It's always these folks who are like, I'm not gonna live near that stuff. And as people don't want to live near that, they go, well, there's not gonna be any actual issues with it. You just might have a huge SpaceX debris land on your house. And if that happens, my bad. That's where we've gotten to where they literally dismiss people's lives. And then when folks say, yo, maybe you should give us concern about other folks' lives, they go, how dare you discriminate against white people? It's crazy, but we're gonna keep apparently listening to it.